It is over. We got Christmas music. It's December. It's 2022, and we were documenting the streets of Macau, and we got another street for you right here. Chiquinha, chiquinha, toma cuidado da boquinha, chiquinha. Dang, that whole 1 minute you didn't catch anything that I said. The camera went on a time warp thing. So so actually the whole focus that I was talking about was that, dang it. So I'm gonna do the whole video again. That's gonna be the introduction preview. The pavilion was our focus, which was up that way. And dang it. And then originally I was showing this spot down here. Whoa. So yeah, so instead I guess I got like a time warp video where I just kind of went through everything, and then so now I got to say it all again. So basically we were doing that pavilion up there, and it's so cool up there too. And I was kind of explaining on there again that this was all reclaimed land. So there's Sands Casino directly there, Chinese embassy. And so the ocean would have came up here, and then they reclaimed all that land and built all kinds of cool stuff everywhere. That's the Gia Hill Lighthouse up there. So that one that we would have came at would have been there. This over here is the Parsis. So I was probably pointing at that and talking. Probably saw that in the original clip. But yeah, so this is a cemetery, the Parsis Cemetery. So the Parsis Cemetery is historically that's connected to I think they're basically like I was explaining all this before quite well, I think, but basically the Parsis are like a group of people. I think I'm not sure 100% the history of them, so I think it's connected to Persian, so which modern day Iran, and then the Persian would have been, dang it, so I went all the way up there too, right? I guess you did see that when I went up there and I pointed out the Parisian one. So I'll just go back up, and I think you saw some of that too. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, so they're I think they're basically Persians that settled in Mumbai in India. And then, you know, Portugal has a connection with India as well. Somehow the Parsis got in there as well. Maybe they were in Goa, which was Portuguese. But nonetheless, Parsis were here, and they had a prominent role in Macau society back historically as well. And over there is the Parsis Cemetery, so we'll go back over there again. And yeah, and I guess I walked all that, so that'll all be in time warp, so that would be really fast now. And that's the building over here, 1917. This is the pavilion. This is what our video is going to be focused on. Then that looks like United Nations, and then there's the Gia Hill flag, Macau flag that's up on the Gia Lighthouse. So actually this little corner is kind of cool, and there's also, I think up here somewhere too, there was a British embassy, which has a Japanese embassy, which were pretty significant in Macau history during World War II. World War II, Japan invaded Hong Kong, and then a lot of the Hong Kong people and British people and such, they came over here and stayed at that British consulate. And I think that war was going on for like 3 or 4 years or something like that. So that's all up in there somewhere too. So here's part of the Parsis cemetery. It's pretty nice actually. And there's up to that road, you can look in, but you can't see it as good as you can see it here. And I don't know how people get in there. And we started out down there from this particular video. Dang. Anyways, I think I'm doing a pretty good job of covering everything I just said, so especially about the Parsis. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to come up do the pavilion, because the pavilion was one of our main focuses. And actually this time I'm going to do it better, because I see all this cool Chinese writing here. I'll focus on that in a minute. But this is Estrada dos Parsis, and then there's that building up there. So there's kind of cool. It says 1917. And now we're at our pavilion, so it's all these Chinese characters right here too. And actually I am going to be labeling it after the pavilion, so I don't know what that says, but it's so beautiful. It's the script of Chinese writing is a beautiful script anyways. I'll just kind of capture it. Maybe you can tell me a little bit of what it says. Granted, I'm kind of going fast, so you don't have to tell me everything at first. So that goes up to the Gia Hill. So you can walk up there, and then there's basically Gia Hill. There's trails like around the mountain. You can walk in a circle. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes maybe. There's Royal Hotel down there. And Hospital, Generario Hospitals is down this way and then up. That goes up to Gia Hill. And let's see, let's go down this way. There's our pavilion. So now you can kind of, since I'm going to label it and give it the name, I better focus on it a little bit more than the time warp where I kind of skipped over it. And then over here, I always have these streets that are so tempting that I would love to take. So there's the Parsis that I would love to take, and then this one I'd love to take too. I'd have to walk down that road, which is probably a little bit dangerous. Yeah, the ambulance for me if I even tried, I think. The ambulance is like, just try it, hey? Anyways, that's our pavilion. There's the cemetery of the Parsis. There's our elevator to get back down, and then yeah, this little elevator system can go up that way, take the elevator and then go up there to the lighthouse up there. And I think that's the United Nations building, because that blue flag, I believe, is the United Nations flag. If I'm wrong, maybe tell me. But then yeah, I'd love to walk up this Estrada de Calicas. Huh. Actually, I'm just seeing up here, I'm seeing some there's actually like some ways to go up that road. There's some stairways that's probably closed to the public, like up on this Estrada de Parsis road. There's some up to the top there. I'd love to go up there. Anyways, this was our focus, and this will be the end of it. Actually, this will be the end of it. That beautiful building, or that beautiful building, that'll be the end of it right there. Could be the thumbnail. That looks like a really beautiful image right there. That could be the thumbnail right there. Or that one. Thought that was gonna be the end. And they're doing some Christmas lights up there too, by the way, so there are some people I can hear talking right there. Okay, this is really gonna be the end right here. COVID is over. We got Christmas music. It's December. It's 2022, and we're documenting the streets of Macau, and we got another street for you right here. Chiquinha, Chiquinha.